Welcome to my Devlog series. First thing I did this morning is got out of my dark abyss and then went back to sleep. So anyway, I had some breakfast. Pancake, egg, bacon, fork. But now it's time to get some work done on my game. I don't have school until around 8 and it's 7:07 right now. So we should have a little time to work on my game. My game is supposed to be a top-down Metroidvania shooter inspired by Croissant and Castlevania. So let's get going. Opened up GIMP, or tried to, because then I forgot that my computer doesn't know how to run. Oh, there we go. Alright, it's going, people. I'll leave you an update when I get in there. I started the day off by trying to make a placeholder. Art so I can just slap it on things that I don't have time to make, and then we can just call it. Finishing this amazing piece of art, we can just export it and take it into Unity. Then exported. So now all we have to do is go into the scene view and drag this onto the stuff I need to make a placeholder for. Look at that beauty. Just as I intended. After fixing it up, it works fine. So now we have placeholders. Spelled completely right. What are you talking about? To work on is Terry. He's supposed to be an enemy, but he doesn't really care about fighting the player right now. He just kind of stands there and doesn't do anything. Kind of like me. If Unity 2D doesn't support pathfinding, I'm gonna need to get whatever this is. No, I don't even want node drivers. Guess I'm on my own. Well, guys, well, there's only one way to get started, and I have to code it myself. Wow, would you look at the time? Time to go to school. I got home from school, I got to work on my game. So I've finished up the tearing up. He's not animated yet, but he can follow me around. Yeah, he works pretty good. So I can shoot him, and as you saw, he just followed me around. So that's all I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna call it a day and get some of my homework done. I got back from the gym and it's time to get back to work on my game again, and nothing is going to stop me from losing my focus. I just gotta. I don't have a choice. They are an excruciating pain. On track, it's time to get this tearing up here animated. So we just go into animation. Call it tearing up idle. Please work. And just like that, it works. He be doing, my man here be vibing.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Until I shoot him. For real this time, I'm gonna call it a day and hit the sack. After I got out of bed and made some breakfast, it's time to get back to work on my game. My work today is fixing the shooting because it feels it's supposed to be an action game, and it just feels bad. Doesn't feel very strong, so I'm gonna add some screen shake to make it feel more powerful. Guys, so I finished up the screen shaking animation and it should work. No. A bug in the code that I don't know how to fix, and it's almost time for school. So I'm just gonna go to school and then try to fix it when I come back.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Back from school and I fixed the bug. Apparently the problem was that it's supposed to be object with tag, not objects. Pay attention, kids. What you gotta do is shake the screen whenever a bullet is fired. So we just add that little thing right there, and then we just go back into Unity. Everything should work. No. Guys, I can't figure out how to get this working, and I got some homework I gotta do, so I'm just gonna call it a day and go get started into my homework. Guys, so after I got up, the first thing I got to work on my game, and I fixed the camera shake. So now when I shoot, the camera will shake. It works. Next thing I want to get started on is clear up my thing, because now here, look, so it's not in the actual thing, but like every time you fire, it adds 1. And it's really filling up the inspector, so I should probably get that fixed. I made a quick script that will just destroy the particles after particle time, which I can set to be whatever I want. That if I shoot my gun, particles spawn, and then they get deleted. So everything works. Yay. I'm gonna go to school now, but at least I got some stuff done before I went to school. Hey guys, I'm back from school and I want to get started on a tile set because this isn't too great. I also made the camera follow the player around, but I need to get working on a tile set because you can't just have a background like this. So I guess let's get going. To my boy Brackies, who hasn't made a video in 3 months. We'll miss you, Brackies. But anyway, so I'm just gonna follow this tutorial because I absolutely have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just gonna use this. But before I make a tile set, we should have a word from our sponsor. Raid Shadow Legends, the most ambitious RPG of 2019. Buy it now! That wasn't real. So after eating some breakfast, I'm gonna get to work on my game. Kid, what are you doing? You have homework to do. What are you doing? My mom just told me I'm not gonna work on my game today because I have some homework to do. But maybe I can tomorrow. Well guys, I got back from school and my school got canceled due to a snowstorm, so guess we're getting back to work on the tile set. Okay, so I finished it today, but I finished up the tile set for now. I mean, we got walls. If you open it up, it should work. Yeah, if you open it up, you can move around. It's not a very big level. Alright guys, so I made this simple test level with the tile set. We have some tearing ups that show up. You can blow them to pieces. If you just casually, this is really hard to do with one hand. I can screen record, but it's just in a really low FPS. So now this would be very impressive if they could hurt me, or if they had actual good pathfinding, because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I just made them do a beeline for the player. And I should probably fix all of those, but I've been working on this for a few hours, so I'm just gonna take a break. Well, guys, we had a bit of an oopsie. So our power turned off and then turned back on almost instantly, but everything I did got destroyed. I mean, all the code's still here and it still works, but the level isn't. The tiles are all still here, but the level isn't. So I guess I'm just gonna make the enemies be able to damage the player now. Alright guys, so I made it so Terry here can hurt me. There's no game over screen, but all he really does is delete the player, so it just gets rid of the camera. So that's the game over screen at the moment. But now I should probably start getting all this stuff edited together. So see you guys next time.